muscle. Took all the stress with it too. Born soldier at the PJs, don't get this shit confused. They gon' tell you that they love you. They gon' lie to you too. Figure out which one the truth. Nigga, I got it off the muscle. Took all the stress with it too. They gon' get this shit confused. I still got love in me too, huh? Still got love in me too, huh? Yeah. I still got love in me too. I still got love in me too, huh? Yeah, this mind work like Basquiat. This frame keep it enticing me. And my niggas out here hungry, nigga. You game, don't get excited. I don't race in my own lane. You can't win cause you ain't invited, nigga. Since a child, nigga, I've been divided. I got demons and a lot of love to give. The end is only kid. They like rap now, bitch, sing. All this pressure rolling blunts. I might just learn how to ride. Flip a bag and flee the scene. Lead the stage like fuck a deal. Gon' make my music in peace.
Damn, look. We're moving things right along. This is Noble. Well, my name is Noble. This is the Museum TV. We are Boston's premier vlog. You already know what time it is. We are exhibiting the culture stories. Let me get right real quick. I got one of the first artists that I know, you know what I'm saying, was repping Brockton heavy, you know what I'm saying, years ago, you know what I'm saying. I met, you know, this young lady, you know what I'm saying, freaking, you know, when she was 17, no funny shit, you know what I'm saying. But before we start up, make sure y'all leaving a like on this video, you know what I'm saying? Subscribing to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Letting us know what time it is with us, you know what I mean? Other than that, you know, I'll be on my tent and shit, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me. Tenting is actually getting towards the end of the season, but holla at me in like March or April, you know what I'm saying? We'll get you right, you feel me? But, you know, it's if you need to holla at me right now, we got the embroidery definitely going as well, you know what I'm saying? I definitely did my hat. You know, I did my hoodie, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot of things for people right now. So whether it be the tent or the embroidery, definitely holla at me. But getting into today's story, Brockton's own. You know what I mean? Like I said, I definitely met the artist on his couch right now, you know what I'm saying, when she was 17, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? I'll definitely tell you the story as to when that was. But if you can just, you know, introduce yourself.
I'm MonaVeli. Thank you so much for the crazy, intro.
Nah, of course, of
You
course.
know we here.
Nah,
I'm
love it.
MonaVeli, and I'm so glad to be here.
Nah,
That's
respect.
capital M, capital V.
Yeah. That MV.
MonaVeli.
Yeah,
I'm on all platforms. But no, I've been a huge fan of the museum since I started in Sound Lab.
Wow,
Like I
yeah.
was telling you earlier. So, like, that was kind of the goal for all of the Sound Lab members at the time. So I'm just really
Wow.
honored to be here now.
Goddamn.
And I'm excited.
That's
I'm really
crazy.
excited. In its most authentic form, I should say. I'm very, I'll say that. I'm very excited.
I mean, after having our conversations, you're very masterful saying that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Very masterful.
I'm a long-time
You know what I'm saying?
follower.
Respect.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, damn, wow, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm
Of
saying? I appreciate you pulling up
course.
to the new spot. You know, we integrated with the Sound Lab, which
And
is,
that's,
you know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
right at home.
You know, like, you know, it's definitely amazing. You know, we have a very unique situation here that I feel like, you know, we're definitely going to be able to grow off of and continue to help, you know, what we've been trying
The
to help.
possibilities
you know,
here are endless.
you
Not to
know.
sound corny, but for real, honestly.
Nah, shout my man to 11, man. You already know, big dog. You know what I mean? But like I was saying earlier, like, you know, you're definitely one of the first few artists that I know is repping Brockton, you know what I'm saying, raw, you know what I'm saying, just saying, yo, this is where I'm from, you know what I'm saying, heavy, like, you know, unapologetically, you know what I mean? I know for a while, the narrative was that, you know, artists that are coming outside of Boston feel like they need to be in Boston and, you know, really be mingling within Boston and things like that to feel like that they're making steps forward. Do you feel like that's still the same thing right now though, like on some real shit? Like,
I'm gonna be honest, as of last week, no.
Okay.
As of like as early as last week.
Yeah.
But and I'm exaggerating, but I only say that to say, like, for the longest time, Brockton has been trying to, you know, like, make themselves a highlight in the whole New England music scene.
Yeah.
And we weren't accepted. It was like Boston was the thing because it's a
If
major.
you're not from
Yeah,
Dorchester,
exactly.
Roxbury, Mattapan, Hyde Park, it's slow for you.
If you can't rep Boston, then you just kind of were missing it because Boston is the major city. It makes sense, and majority of the pop and artists come from closer to Boston or Boston. So, like, probably this year, I started feeling like Brockton was included into the conversation, and then as soon as we were included, it became like oh no, it should be a whole New England thing. And so a part of me is like, a part of me is hating.
Yo,
Part of me is kind of mad
That's hilarious.
because it's like it didn't take until like the Boston scene, y'all been doing your thing, but it didn't take until Brockton came in where y'all was like, you want to make it the whole New England
as soon as we
scene.
get through in the door,
Yeah.
niggas want to pull this shit back.
Yeah. So like it's
That's
like
bad funny.
y'all
That's bad funny.
took the few people that we have and was like, oh nah, we're not even gonna get Brockton credit. We're gonna big it up to all of New England deserves the recognition instead of just like, you get what I'm saying? So it went from like Boston got the recognition to like, oh, Boston's making some noise, Brockton's making some noise. Fuck it, we're just gonna give all of New England some noise.
Hilarious.
So
look.
Like I said, a part of me is hating because Brockton never got its own, personal spotlight. But the biggest part of me is super proud that we were the reason that New England became the because honestly, I'm gonna tell you, it was a tweet that Millie's posted.
Oh, the whole Massachusetts thing, it being a Massachusetts thing.
But it was in relation to Van Buren.
Okay.
They're from Brockton.
Yeah.
Luke Bars and St. Leor from Brockton.
Yeah, I'm hip.
And they always rep the 5. So it wasn't until
the 5
Van Buren got mentioned and started getting doing big things. And I'm so proud to be from Brockton, just obviously because I'm doing my thing from Brockton. C4's doing his thing. Van Buren's doing their thing. But that's when Millie's tweeted and was like, oh, it should be a whole New England thing. It shouldn't even just be Boston. I'm like, okay, can we get 5 minutes though? Because you get what I'm saying? But like I said, a bigger part of me, the artist in me, is just proud that New England wasn't on the map, period. So the fact that it's more than just Boston being recognized, because Springfield deserves mad recognition.
Springfield, you know what I'm saying?
I shouldn't say mad recognition, but they deserve a lot of recognition.
Shout out my man Shamrock. I know my man Shamrock out there. He's
shout out to Macway Music. Shout out
he's
to
an amazing musician. But who was his name?
Shout out to Macway Music. Shout out
Music.
to Finessing Our Way on Instagram. That's her name. She's a manager for a lot of the artists out there, throwing crazy events.
Okay.
Shout out to DJ Mike Torch. He's a DJ. He spins all independent from Brockton to Boston to Springfield to New York. Like, he's really on it. And they're all from Springfield, so I just had to give a quick shout out.
Respect. Trust me, I'm for the love. You know what I'm saying?
No,
if there's something I'm for, I'm for the love. You know what I'm saying? Definitely do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning as you're going. But I want to speak on the fact that this is really low key a full circle moment right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first time I ever seen you was at Mass APRL. You know what I'm saying?
The Cypher.
Yeah, the Cypher. You know what I'm saying? Back in Allston. You know what I'm saying? When my guys Nick and Jesus, I'm forgetting bro's name right now. Damn, that's crazy. But you know what I'm saying? They was over there. You know what I'm saying? In Allston. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mass APRL. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Nick and Luke, my man Luke, pardon me.
Oh, okay.
But they was over there doing their thing with the Cypher, and that was the first time I heard you. You know what I'm saying? I know Dutch Rebel was co-signing you heavy. You know what I'm saying? She was showing the love.
It's crazy people still know about that. That just means you're a long time follower.
I mean, I keep my eyes open. You know what I'm saying?
She still be co-signing? Cause I'm like, just a quick me and you moment. I know it's but
I mean, you good. I mean, for me, I've just always I always try to keep my eyes and ears open. You know what I mean?
For who was
I might not,
yeah.
make moves on something, but it'll always be in the back of my head. Okay, I had seen. You know
See, that's what I just wanted to know when you seen it.
Feel
I'm
me?
like, yeah. No,
but it was back then.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It was back then, I just remember being at Stone wow, she's how old? Damn, okay, say that. You know what I'm saying? She's, you know what I'm saying, doing her thing. Oh, she's from where? Okay, I say that. You know what I'm saying? I know people, you know what I'm saying, from out there. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. So, moving on from that, you know what I'm saying? It's really dope that, we're able to come, you know what I'm saying, back around and, you know what I'm saying, be able to do this. But right now, you got a song going crazy for you right now with TSU Surf, right? You know what I'm saying? Truth, right?
Super excited.
You know what I'm saying? That's definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? I know that's you just said you're super excited, but I know that's a great look for, you know what I'm saying, you and, you know what I'm saying, just as you're moving forward. What did that, mean for you as a young artist coming up, to get a song with TSU Surf? Are you a battle rap fan, okay?
I am a battle rap fan.
Okay,
I
okay.
Grew up, I don't watch as much battle rap as a lot of niggas, so I will have to say that I don't come at me for this opinion, but my favorite battle rap artist is Arsenal.
Okay, talk
And
your
so,
shit. Talk your
so
shit.
like
Talk your shit.
every battle
I'm
I've
not a
ever
heavy
seen
battle
from
rap
him,
nigga neither, so you good.
okay.
But I
Arsenal
respect
is
the
my
art.
favorite, but I obviously I already knew TSU Surf was a crazy battle rap competitor, Chess and all the people that he hangs with. So when and obviously I knew he was from New Jersey. So when my previous business partner hit me up, he was like, "Oh yeah, he's out in Boston right now." And so I'm like, he's like, "Do you have anything ready?" Like, because I have the money for a verse. He's doing free like open verses right now. Do you have anything ready? So I'm like, "Yeah, I got something ready." Didn't have shit ready. I hit up.
Talk your shit.
I
Talk
hit
your
up.
shit.
Just so you know, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Dutch your belts. It did teach me if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Talk your
So
shit.
verbatim.
Shout
I
out
hit
the
up.
queen, man. Shout out the queen. She know I'm a fan. Shout out the
I
queen.
hit up Hum Beats and I was like, "Bro, I know you work with him all the time. I know you got a whole stack full of just like shit left to the side for him. Send me them because I got a feature with him tonight." He sent me a pack of like 7 beats. I picked one.
Shout out my nigga Hum.
Shout out my. He
God
hates when I
damn,
call him a
Avery.
super producer. Yo, because I was gonna say his name.
Alright.
I be fighting myself not to say his name, bro. That's crazy.
Go ahead, Mona.
But no, he
Go the
sent
fuck
me
ahead.
yo, shout out to Avery. He sent me a beat pack of like 7 beats on the spot. As soon as I hit him up about it, he was like, "Yo, that shit's dope." Sent me the beat pack. I picked one, wrote a hook to it, wrote a verse to it, and I was like, "Yeah, I got one." And so he was like, "All right, the session, can you get a studio?" Shout out to Y Sham, because none of this, like, even if I had the song done and anything, it wouldn't have happened if she didn't provide the space. So shout out to Y Sham. Boston got next. Yeah, she held it down.
Nah, she got great energy.
She
I
came
met her at
in-
I met her at an event like maybe like a month ago.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
like
nah,
she's somebody
dope.
I consider a friend. Like and it wasn't even just the fact she provided her space. She provided her space, and she's gonna hate that I said this on the podcast because she don't tell nobody. But she had snacks on deck. She had
snacks on
deck. She had snacks on deck. Don't ever expect them from her. I'll make sure I say a point of that. Don't ever expect snacks. But she had snacks on deck. She had liquor. She had drinks. So he was mad comfortable. And honestly, I feel like that's why y'all heard the verse that you got from him, because I watched him sit there and write a verse. So like
that's hard.
I was already kind of tipsy when I got there, so I don't know if I saw him scrolling through. He was kind of like in his phone for the first couple minutes we were there. And then when I played what I had for like a demo of the song, and then when I recorded it, he was in his phone immediately. And it looked like some me type shit when you're like trying to write some shit and then you're like, nah, I feel like I could go harder on this, or I could relate to this more if I said this. So he really put like a 30 minutes, 45 hour worth of time into writing a whole verse, went in the studio, did it over like probably. He's like James Brown with the shit. I from my perspective, he bodied that shit once, and I didn't think he needed to do it. It was a one taker. I didn't think he needed to do it through, but I could just be a super fan. He did it again, and it was flawless, and now the song's out. I had shout out to Jay Rose for mixing it. Obviously, he's a huge fan of both of us. So he just,
shout out Jay Rose.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Rose. He
okay.
bodied it. And yeah, the video was a whole different story. I don't know if you want to go into that.
No, I mean we can definitely get into it. You know, like cause I mean, shit, fucking, we got here. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't even fully hip. The video was out. You know what I'm saying? Like we put up the song. Like we listening to the song all day, every day. And in my head, I'm like, damn, like why ain't the video out, nigga? The video
as long as y'all are streaming. Like you know the video, this video I put out is like, first of all, shout out to Alana Lano. She's a realtor and a professional dancer from Boston. And it's crazy because when I posted her, she's a dancer in the video. When I posted her, everybody was hitting me up like, yo, you got the best in the city. And I met her at an event, so I knew she could dance, but I didn't know she was considered the best in the city. I was thoroughly impressed, but it kind of just topped it off for me. But Yeah, the video was completely planned and paid for to go a different way.
Where was the video shot at?
The video was shot here.
like right
Yeah,
downstairs.
right
You know what I'm saying?
downstairs.
We in the garage. You
Right
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
downstairs.
saying? Come holler. You know what I'm saying? We upstairs. You know what I'm saying? We
Right?
VIP access right
Like,
now. You know what I'm saying? We got Mona. You know what I'm saying? In the
but
top floor, I guess. Right? I
yeah,
guess we
on
could
the
say
top floor. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? We up here.
Dead dogs.
You know, on dead dogs.
On
You know
dead
what I'm saying?
dogs.
You know. But I mean, all right. So, hit me out though. So, what? Like, aside from being a fan of surf though, like, what was it that told you like, yo, with who I am, my voice, and how I make music, I feel like surf's vibe can complement my shit. Like,
Yeah.
what had you sold on that?
Yeah, because I'm very picky, so I love that question. I'm very picky about my beats, who I feature. When he hit me up with TSU Surf, it kind of just felt like, I don't want to say match. It felt like divine intervention. That's what I'll say. Because again, I've been listening to him. I'm actually friends with Hum Beats. Like, I talked to him personally, so I know that he is a genuine fan of TSU Surf. He'll send me his stuff. I'm a fan of battle rap, so me knowing that this song was something that I wanted to relate to the masses, I wanted it to be able to be played wherever, but at the same time, I need to stay authentic with self and make sure that whoever I'm collabing with is genuine with where they're coming from.
100%.
No matter what he writes, you can tell it's coming from his heart, his gut, his mind, his past, something deep within him. So I'm like, no matter how catchy this shit ends up, or no matter how, well, I know it's gonna end up hot because I made it, but no matter
I love it. I love it.
No matter how it comes out,
that's dope.
I know that it's gonna be something that I can listen to forever and take meaning from. And it ended up being exactly what I wanted tenfold, because I feel like this is something that you can listen to at whatever part of your life and draw inspiration from. He bodied it. He
did amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I really heard the record, I'm like, damn, this nigga gave her a solid.
And he could have came
verse.
through and just like pulled up, because I'm not even gonna front. I have stuff pre-written, like pre-verses, pre-songs that I have that I don't plan on doing nothing with when I get invited to like a session. I'll just pull it up because I'm like, oh, this could apply here. He really sat and created something and then thanked me at the end of it.
Really?
Was like, yo, like, you're fire. You're like, you can spit. And thank you. And I was like, bro. And my drunk ass was just, oh, of course, no problem. And then as I'm walking, like right after he said it, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm like,
let me take a step back real quick. Let me take a step back.
Even on Twitter to this, like, few days ago, he retweeted the song and was like, yo, thank you for the look. And I like, what are you talking? Like, thank you, nigga. Like, you got me 2K straight. Well, I shouldn't say you got me, but like us got us 2K streams. But it's at the same time, it's like he had people making alternative music, R&B artists hitting him up to feature on songs because they know he can do that now. So it's just crazy to see what you can put into, or what you can provide for other people. Because again, I'm thinking, oh, he's doing me a solid. Yeah. Doing this feat. Obviously, I paid, but you get
honestly,
what I'm saying? He's doing me a solid.
That's just good professionalism. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to nigga TSU Surf, man.
Shout out to
I know
TSU
he's
Surf.
been like, you know what I'm saying, holding down Massachusetts artists low key. But, you know, Mona, I honestly gotta ask, you know what I'm saying, just as a nigga on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? Once again, you know, everything that I ask is really from a stance of understanding. You know what I'm saying? I do know that, you know, when I first heard you, like, your voice is very, like, you know, when I see you and then your voice, it's like, yo, I wouldn't expect, you know what I'm saying, this to be coming out of, you know what I'm saying, this, you know what I'm saying, this frame, this figure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So has that, you know, I just gotta be real, like, has that ever been, you know, something that you've ever been, like, insecure about, you know what I'm saying? Like, something that has kind of, like, been, like, damn, like, how do I tiptoe around how I feel about this, you know what I mean?
It's kind of had the complete opposite effect.
Okay, talk that shit.
Yeah.
No. I was hoping you said that.
Yeah, it's kind of had the complete opposite effect because honestly, you know you better than anybody else does.
Yep.
So me knowing me, I expect that from myself. But when other people say,
because I look at you as like a goat of like petite women, like for real.
oh,
You know what I'm
thank
saying?
you.
You one
Now,
of the
see, I
goats.
don't
You know
even
what I'm
consider
saying?
myself petite because I'm a little
Mhm.
tall.
Okay. I mean, as a man, you know,
no,
niggas
it's
be looking, you know
fine.
what I'm saying, for
It's
that. You know what I'm
fine
saying?
because
You
like
feel me?
everybody
But
else considers me petite. I'm the only person that doesn't
that
agree.
doesn't.
So it's like I can
Respect.
understand, but um, I've always wanted to ask like what made people so shocked by what they heard versus what they saw, because again, I see me and I know, I just know what I grew up off of. I grew up listening to DMX. I grew up listening to Rakim, Erica Badu, Most Def, Stevie Wonder, like all of this. So whatever comes out of my mouth, I'm like, yeah, my mother expects that. Like, or I expect that of myself. But when other people, I actually just had somebody say this a couple days ago, like they tweeted it and tagged me, and it was like I had no idea. Like I didn't expect anything to hear what I was gonna hear after like looking at her story or her after like watching her Instagram page. I take it as a advantage almost because it adds that shock value. Because I know, not to sound conceited, but I know no matter, just because of who I am,
Nigga, talk your shit.
I walk into any room, I'm an artist, I'm a creative naturally. So you're always going to be able to tell that I do something. And then when you see me get on stage, just before you even hear anything, it's like, oh my God, what's she about to do? And then when I perform, you're getting every bit of what I was raised off of. The Erica Badu's mixed with the DMX, mixed with the Nina Simone's, mixed with the Stevie Wonder writing ability.
It's a crazy blend.
Exactly. Mixed blend. Like, so you're not expecting any of it. And it took me a while to realize people aren't used to that. Like, that's not normal. So I really just use that as a way to wow people. That's the whole shock value of it. And then I get off stage and people are like, I had no idea you sounded like that.
Now
I'm
you
like,
got
yeah,
a whole bunch of
follow
conversations
me.
to
Yeah,
have,
exactly.
you know what I'm
It
saying?
is a whole, I'm like, follow the journey.
Point,
exactly.
No, I mean, you know, I love asking shit like that because it's just like, I feel like sometimes the things that we're most insecure about, bro, be the things that really be, you know what I'm saying, pushing niggas forward, you know what I'm saying? So I'm actually glad that you never looked at it as something that was like a hindrance or anything like that.
No, I will get vulnerable and say, like, I was talking to my manager Barbette earlier about my singing abilities. Like, I can really sing. And so going back to insecurity, when I like started in the sound lab, everybody rapped. There was no singers. So, and then like everybody in the industry, the upcoming industry, was like rappers. I grew up in like learning vocalist type of church vocals and like, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of training. So when I got into this, I was like, okay, I'm a more of a rapper. So I would feel disrespectful considering myself a full-blown singer.
Talk that.
I took voice lessons and everything, but even still, I was like, yo, I'm gonna just like, focus on rapping. I don't want to disrespect them because it's an industry now. My whole thought process shifts. So I didn't consider myself a singer, and now like he had me watching something earlier, and it was on some like Whitney Houston shit, and I was like, yo, I could sing like this, but I'm just so nervous. Not even nervous too. I'm just so like, imposter syndrome is real. And so it is very real. 100%. And so like it talked me out of my whole, like I started singing before I started rapping. So it talked me out of my whole singing persona just in general. But I've been recently getting back into like incorporating that into tracks because all of it is me. I'm a full-blown artist. So it's just been really exciting getting back into that.
I mean, look, I'm all the way for the growth that I've seen out of you. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like you're still, you're at a good point right now. You're feeling good about where you're at, and you're still looking to adjust and continue to get better and, finding more ways to do so. You know what I'm saying? So big respect. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
But, taking it a little left field real quick, I seen a post where you was like, you was like, you said, fuck. No. It's not even nothing crazy. It's really not nothing crazy. Hold on. I'm so sorry. You was like, Do you say Grand Rising or do you say
Oh.
Good Morning? Exactly. See, it wasn't nothing crazy. I'm sorry. I know it's mad suspenseful. I'm
Hold
sorry.
on, wait, because
But
I'm thinking
nah.
about the post that like the actual picture attached to that post, and I'm like, that's funny.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, I was, trying to do a little H dub. You know what I'm saying? A little
Yeah.
HW. You feel me? So it's like, are you a Grand Rising or a Good Morning person? Because
I'm
my take on it is this: niggas that say Grand Rising, most of them be full of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, we're gonna get to a hello moment. Spiritually, I'm a Grand Risings type of person.
Okay.
But
all right.
in the physical world, you will never catch me sending that to nobody.
Okay, talk that shit. Okay,
I'm a great morning. I'm a great risings.
I'm
Or,
not even mad at Great
hold
Morning.
on.
No
hold
funny
on.
shit.
It depends on the friend. So I have friends who are
never heard Great Morning.
doulas and like 110% vegan. I'll text them if I have something to say that early. I'll text them and be like, great risings. Because I can't, it just makes me almost throw up to say grand risings. I have never in my life said grand. I've never in my life said risings by itself. So great risings.
It ain't real.
Exactly.
It's not genuine.
I'll say great risings or like happy risings and then continue right on with
Here's
my
my thing.
sentence.
I was
Anybody
raised,
else, I'm a great morning type of person.
I'm with Great Morning. I'm really not against that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't learn all the
Great Morning
extra.
to me is lit. I'm not even upset at that.
The
No
fact
funny
that
shit.
you got a good morning to me, like not to sound really hard, but in black households, like in the black community, I should say,
Yeah.
the fact that you get a good morning means that you were acknowledged by somebody special.
Word. Okay.
So we weren't all grown up in this whole like Buddhist type of where I have like you're not expecting that from me. So for me to say that just feels unnatural.
Nah, respect. I mean,
it's just like
I'm glad at your stance. No funny shit. Cause like a nigga like me, I just be looking at that shit as just so like disgenuine. Like,
be
yo,
yourself.
Like, are you serious, bro?
Be yourself. I had an
you know
ex.
What I'm saying? Where'd you learn this from?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Are you trying to convince me or yourself?
Thank
like,
you.
which is it? You know what I'm saying?
Thank
I just want to
you.
know. Cause for me, like, if I feel something, I don't gotta promote it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I had an ex who was like
I honestly
that.
I honestly gotta move towards like,
I broke up with him over that.
R.I.P. that ex, you know what I'm saying? We is not worried about you. We is not thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? We, you know what I'm saying? This conversation is,
especially when you're
going
through shit and the person knows and they hit you with the grand risings. It's like, nigga, you like, I want a real ass. I don't want a robotic ass.
Nah,
like what
100%.
you think you should be texting me. I want some like, 100%. You get what I'm saying?
What's genuine? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Look, I'm not. Look. All right, going on. You know what I'm saying? Going on. I want to move towards the end of the interview right now. We have a segment right now that I've been running. It's called "I Put This Shit on Dead Dogs." Right? Shout out my man Bodie. You know what I'm saying? My man Bodie Rock. But nah, I put that shit on Dead Dogs. Right? The segment is basically tied around you letting us know like the most outlandish or just some shit that niggas wouldn't know about MonaVeli's and be like, oh, word. But you gotta put that shit on Dead Dogs so we know it's real.
Yeah, I put that shit on Dead Dogs.
I'm thinking of mad shit that I would get like beat for saying right now. Hold on. I think the most controversial thing that I could say but haven't announced is like I'm in a relationship.
Oh shit. I mean,
I don't know how like
how does that?
I'm an old head. To be honest, I don't know how like, exciting
in terms of
that
what?
is.
In terms of what? Old head like in terms of what?
I'm like 50 years old mentally.
And
not like the young 50. I'm like grandma. I cook when I get home and on spare times. I would knit if I had the time to. 50. Like that's the type of 50 I am. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how exciting that news is, but like I know as an artist that can be kind of like he's another artist.
Okay.
If that does anything for
Okay.
for the excitement of it.
Yeah. Okay, talk that shit.
Yeah,
Talk that shit.
but
We don't know who it is, so you know what I'm saying. Shout out, bro. I hope the music's fire, my nigga. You know
no,
what I'm
it
saying.
definitely is. It definitely is.
It
We had
better
a
be
song
goddamn
together.
it. You know what I'm saying. You with Mona. You know what I'm
Because
saying.
I'm
But
very, like I told you, I'm very picky.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do a song with anybody I'm not impressed by. So best believe I wouldn't be dating anybody I'm not impressed
Okay,
by.
no, talk that shit. Talk
I'm trying
that
to think
shit.
of something more exciting for you guys though. Like, I have white in me.
Are you double? Are you
My-
double jointed?
I feel like that's leading into a way different conversation. I'm not at all. I'm not at all.
No?
I'll tell you something more exciting.
I can move my knuckles and shit. You see that shit?
Yeah, you could probably. That's gross. That's gross. Can you flip your eyelids?
I mean, I used to, but it's not like something that like niggas used to do that when niggas was little.
I had a
That's
recent
fact.
friend who did that. And I didn't realize how grossed out I was by that until like recently.
Word.
I will tell you one thing. Governor, he's the governor, right? Charlie Baker.
Okay,
he's
yeah,
my
yeah.
cousin. Yeah, I feel like I should have led with
funny.
that, right?
Okay, I guess you said you was tall. You know what I'm saying? The nigga tall. So I guess it's in the fam,
No,
right?
wait,
Shout out to
I
that,
will-
right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that.
Wait
you know
a
what I
minute.
mean?
It's not just like I made this. Why would anybody just fake being his cousin? No.
Nah.
I'll name drop. My
Look.
my grandfather, Richard Baker Sr.
Look,
That's his uncle.
That nigga's watching this shit like this.
That's his brother's father's son.
Okay,
Charlie
okay.
Baker. So yeah, that's my cousin.
Look,
If anything.
look, Charlie, we gonna holler at you,
I don't be
nigga.
out here
You know
doing
what I'm saying?
no
Stop
wild
playing,
ass
nigga.
shit.
We gonna holler at you.
I really think
Yeah, I put that shit on
and I'm
dead
good to
dogs.
people and
Respect. Nah,
I'm just like
that
it.
in itself right there is actually crazy.
I don't have
Charlie
no
Baker,
wild ass. I was gonna say
That's
because
wild as
like
fuck.
New
I'm
England
not
hip
gonna lie.
hop kind
Look.
of was like, bro, that's kind of
Charlie
crazy.
Baker. Hey, you know.
It used to get me
I
out
did
of
a couple.
detention.
I did a
so-
couple of events that he spoke at. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do corporate AV. You know what I'm saying? So I met bro a couple of times, handed him a live mic or
Congrats
two.
to you,
know what
because
I'm
that
saying?
sounds boring as hell. I'm not even.
I
gonna
mean,
front.
you know, I learned a
Just
lot.
the
you know what I'm
name
saying?
of it,
I mean,
corporate
we
AV.
we working with a lot of audio equipment. You know what I'm saying? Our strength of that knowledge. So you know.
Also, I would probably help shit to help build your resume. I like that.
Respect.
I like that. You probably
Yeah,
only
yeah.
worked there for like 3 weeks, huh?
A year.
That's about 3 weeks.
I gave it 12 months. Respectfully.
That's about 3 weeks.
You know what I'm saying? My first
for a
full-time job ever. You know what I mean? But nah, you know, so damn, I definitely want to close things out. You know, I appreciate the conversation. This was definitely dope. Your energy's fire. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the Erykah Badu and DMX in you. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But definitely tell the people where they can follow you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
like
you can
where
find
can we
me-
keep up? You know.
Everything MonaVeli, real MonaVeli on IG and Twitter. MonaVeli. It's capital M, capital V. Real the way you spell it. And then on all platforms, it's MonaVeli. Straight up MonaVeli. MonaVeli. Capital M, capital V. I'm on everything. Stream Truth featuring TSU Surf. Prod by Beats now on all platforms.
Yo, shout out my man.
Video on
man.
YouTube. I know we got all the greats on it, so check it out.
Respect.
Thank
man,
you so much
respect.
for having me.
Nah,
I do want to give a shout out one time. Not a shout out, but just some like moment for Young Dolph because I know he passed away.
Damn.
Yeah,
I was supposed to start this shit
I've
off
been
with that. I ain't
trying to
gonna
make
hold
it
you.
a
Excuse me.
point to do that. Like, yeah,
Look.
just shout out to him because that
Real
shit
shit.
was real sad.
I'm tired of niggas getting killed where they from. You know what I'm saying? That shit, like, you know, it gotta cease. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that know me, the last nigga that affected me and my nigga was my nigga Nip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and lie on camera like I was the heaviest Dolph fan, but I fuck with Dolph. I respect the nigga. The shit just sucks that we continue to see shit like this, my nigga. It's like a
Exactly.
trend, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
for our people in
Within our
general.
culture, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's always gonna be a young nigga that, you know what I'm saying, is emotional enough. There's always gonna be a young nigga that feel like, you know, he got something to prove, you know what I'm saying? So there's always that threat, but end of the day, that narrative gotta, you know what I'm saying, subside for real. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Young Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Thornton family, you know what I'm saying? That's just really crazy. I also found out that he's actually like blood cousins with Juice WRLD. You know what I'm saying? He's actually blood cousins with Juice WRLD. You know what I'm saying?
That's really sad. Yo,
It's just wild, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
talent really runs in the family. That shit is so sad. It's crazy.
You know what I mean? But, you know, we're going to end it off there. You know what I'm saying? I guess, man, shout out my dog Dolph, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're going to continue to follow that story and see what's up. It's really crazy how shit's rocking, but this is the Museum TV, man. My name is Noble. We are exhibiting the culture's stories, you know what I'm saying? Once again,
Love it.
make sure y'all leaving a like on this video, you know what I'm saying? Subscribing to this channel. we're definitely gonna have way more doper stories, you know what I'm saying? Continue to come, you know what I'm saying? Like Mona's story is amazing, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've watched her grow since she was like 17, like for
Thank
real, you know what I'm
you.
saying? So it's big love. We're gonna continue to have amazing stories. We are the Museum TV once again. Check in with us next time. I'm gonna sign off, you know what I mean? Mona, I appreciate the conversation,
Thank
man,
you
for
so
real.
much.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you
It's
so
definitely
much.
dope,
Thank
you know what I mean?
you.
Hey, it's Noble, creator of the Museum TV, and I just wanted to thank you for tuning into Boston's premiere vlog. If you liked this video, please leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'll leave a few other videos around here for you, just so you can see how we're exhibiting the culture stories.